What is going on, YouTube? It's Michael here, and almost 3 weeks after Infinite Warfare's trailer has been released, I have found the inspiration to finally do a video over 5 reasons why you should not pre-order Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, this video is, like I said, 3 weeks after Infinite Warfare's trailer got released, and it's now garnered, at the time of me making this video, 2.5 million dislikes, which it should stay in that ballpark. It might hit 3 million by the time it's released, but for right now it's probably staying at that slow, steady 2.5 million. I think it's kind of simmered down since the initial release of the trailer, so as of right now it's at 2.5 million dislikes and is the second most disliked video on YouTube. Now, whether or not that's just bandwagon people hating on the game or not, we will not disclose as of right now. Right now, we're going to disclose the top 5 reasons why we shouldn't pre-order this game. Now, starting out at number 5, it's a pretty well-known thing. It happened a long time ago, and it's Infinite Warfare is being developed by Infinity Ward, which, as most of us know, got gutted back in 2010, as far as 2 of the leading developers in Infinity Ward, were released due to insubordination. Now, this was before Modern Warfare 3 was released, and you could totally notice the decline in the quality of a game that Modern Warfare 3 was compared to Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1, the game that really garnered Infinity Ward's success as the main powerhouse behind Activision's Call of Duty development cycle. So that's number 5. Number 4 is the fact that they are only releasing Call of Duty 4 Remaster as a ploy to get you to buy Infinite Warfare. What I mean by that is it's not getting sold separately. So they only are letting you buy Call of Duty 4 Remaster via bundle with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So I did a separate video on as to why they messed up the Call of Duty 4 Remaster, and to sum it all up, it's because they only include half of the multiplayer maps and some new skins and some new textures is what I mean by that, and basically is not really giving us what we wanted as far as a full remaster, which I don't think was that much to ask for. But anyway, that's number 4, and number 3 is the fact that Call of Duty it kind of falls Call of Duty, and the fact that it's a yearly release, and we really shouldn't buy into this by now. I mean, we're at like game number like 12 right now, and it's getting kind of redonkulous, like in terms of just too much oversaturation of the game. Honestly, there hasn't really been a good Black Ops or a good game since Black Ops 2, as far as Call of Duty goes, and honestly, that's kind of also what leads me into number 2, and the fact that Activision has released a statement that says they don't even give a shit about the amount of dislikes that the trailer has gotten. So basically, during an Activision sales meeting with their investors, the CEO said, "We don't care about the amount of dislikes." When he was asked about the YouTube trailer and the negative feedback it's gotten, he basically said, "Oh yeah, it's natural for a Call of Duty game." I think he referenced like Black Ops 2 as an example of another disliked Call of Duty game that ended up doing really well. Think about it this way. Basically, the CEO took what the fans were literally putting out as a statistic in front of him and said that he doesn't care. And honestly, we as consumers shouldn't buy into this, like being content with obviously a community hatred of the game. And he said, "Oh well, pre-orders are up, so we're fine. We don't have to worry." It's just kind of fucked up at this point. The fact that that he just blatantly doesn't care. That's number 2. And overall, last but not least, number 1, the granddaddy of them all, the actual basis for Infinite Warfare is absolutely ridiculous. This is maybe more of a personal opinion thing, so take this with a grain of salt. I didn't like the idea of them going way, just asinine, how far they're going into the future. I feel like Space Battles has potential, but I don't want to ever see that in a Call of Duty game, per se. And I'm not making a Battlefield 1 trailer video right now. But the fans literally, obviously, were asking and begging practically for a World War I or World War II-esque game. So to see them ignore a community of fans that gave them a suggestion, with maybe it was a little bit more divided than what I'm putting it out to be, but for the most part, a lot of fans really didn't want to see a huge leap into the future as far as Space Battles and turning it into Titanfall and Halo. And the fact that they went ahead like greenlighted the idea of a futuristic, spacey kind of Halo-y vibe for Call of Duty. Honestly, it's just kind of like a stab to the heart for me, since most of us probably remember playing Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty Big Red 1, Call of Duty 2, PlayStation 2 era Call of Duties, where it was a much more simpler time. And to see it getting so saturated and bloated now kind of just sums up the entire list I'm making as of right now. It's just kind of sad to see where this series is going. So there you have it, guys. That's my top 5 list as to why you shouldn't pre-order Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you enjoyed this list, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.